Hey guys, how you doing? This is Jake Wyer, Wilmington, North Carolina, and I want to do a quick follow-up video to my previous communities under $350,000 video. A lot of you guys have been reaching out, saying your budget's a little bit higher and you'd like to see what's available in those kind of communities that I would recommend. So what I'm going to do today is communities under $450,000 in New Hanover County. So I hope this helps out a lot of you guys that have a little bit higher budget. So with that higher budget, what you're going to see is not only a bigger home, a little bit higher quality home, but you're also going to see a lot more communities with amenities. So without further ado, just go ahead and get into it. So my first community that I absolutely love here in New Hanover County is Marsh Oaks. Now the reason why I like Marsh Oaks so much is that it does have an HOA, but with that HOA you're going to get a great pool, a clubhouse, tennis courts. This is a very family-friendly neighborhood. You're going to see tons of kids using those sidewalks, biking, things like that, going to the pool. It also has a great location. It's right on the Intercoastal, does not have a boat dock or a harbor, but you do have, right there on the Intercoastal, you do have access to the Porter's Neck Shopping Center. Also, right outside the community entrance is an Aldi's grocery store, so you don't have to go far for any of your shopping. And there are boat ramps all the way around this community, so you don't have to go far if you want to launch a boat. Also, with this community, the thing that I really do like is it does have larger lots. So it has about half-acre lots in that range, and you're going to have a lot of variety as far as the streetscape is concerned. So it doesn't look like a cookie-cutter neighborhood at all. The neighborhoods are going to be Ogden Elementary, you're going to have Trask Middle School, and you're going to have Laney High. The next neighborhood I'm going to talk about, Anchors Bend. Love this community. Now, what makes this really unique is it does have a pool and a clubhouse, just like Marsh Oaks, so it does have an HOA, but this neighborhood is one of the few neighborhoods that actually has a marina that's associated with the neighborhood. So if you're big into boating, that might put this neighborhood at the top of your list because you can actually purchase a slip right there in the community, right on the Intercoastal, so you can take out your boat, private boat, right out on the Intercoastal, right out into the ocean for the day with the kids, things like that. This neighborhood, like Marsh Oaks, is really sought after, family friendly, super family friendly. If you're looking for a neighborhood to get plugged right into the community, they do a ton of stuff down at the community clubhouse, down at the pool, things like that. The neighborhood all kind of joins in on. So really cool for a neighborhood as far as getting plugged directly into a community and meeting people right off the bat. Your schools are going to be elementary, it's going to be Ogden Elementary, so again, top tier elementary school. Middle school is going to be different, it's going to be Noble. And then high school, again, is going to be Laney High. So pretty good schools across the board as far as this one's concerned as well. Again, huge family-friendly neighborhood. The next one is going to be a little bit different. So we're going to go west towards the historical downtown, and we're going to kind of go through what's called Forest Hill neighborhood. Now, this is for someone that really, really likes history, really likes the historical architecture. This is a historic neighborhood. It's one of the only historic neighborhoods I have on this list that are neighborhoods under 450. Now, it's a great, beautiful, regal-looking neighborhood. Lots of colonial architecture, lots of Victorians, large lots, quarter-acre to half-acre lots. What makes this neighborhood really stand out is the mature landscaping. It's got beautiful live oak canopy kind of lining the streets, the Spanish moss, all of that, lots of brickwork. This neighborhood does have sidewalks throughout, no HOA. So this is for the history buffs. If someone really wants like a 1920s house or something like that, this is the neighborhood for you. The big plus on this, it does have very close proximity to the historical downtown. So if you want access to the restaurants and the shops of historical downtown, this puts you within 5-10 minutes of all of that. So it is the neighborhood right outside of that historical downtown area. So if that's important to you, this is a great option. Now, the thing to consider with this is the school districts are kind of hit and miss. Now, they do have a really nice elementary school district, which is the Forest Hills Elementary School. However, after that, the middle school is Williston Middle School, which is very, very poorly rated. As well as the high school, which is New Hanover High School. So something to consider if you have kids and you're not considering putting them in private schools. The schools are kind of hit and miss in this area, especially after you get after elementary. Like I said, the elementary school is pretty good. Middle and high school, they kind of got mixed reviews. Okay, so the next neighborhood, without further ado, is Woodbury Forest. Now, Woodberry Forest is actually one of the neighborhoods that a lot of families really like and they covet because it's in the 28409 zip code. Now, what that 28409 zip code gets you is in the best school districts rating-wise in New Hanover County. Now, what that's going to put you in is it's going to put you in the Hoggard High School District, which pretty much everyone will tell you is probably the top tier New Hanover County high school district. It'll also put you in Roland Grice Middle School, and the elementary will be Holly Tree. So all top tier all the way down. A lot of people move into this neighborhood when they have kids and then actually sell and move out of this neighborhood after they have kids because they go there strictly to be in the school district. That being said, it does have really nice appeal in the neighborhood. It has very nice streetscapes. It does have half-acre lots, so good-sized lots, very nice houses. It is not in an HOA, so you're not going to have an HOA fee, but you do not have any amenities as well. Now, it is very centrally located. That's probably one of the other big appeals of this neighborhood is you're very centrally located as far as north, south, east to west is concerned. So you can access pretty much all of New Hanover County fairly easily. That being said, it does have pretty good mature landscaping, as you're going to see in these videos. It does have nice streetscape as far as variance goes, and you're not going to have a cookie cutter feel to this neighborhood either. Next neighborhood, Windward Oaks. Love this neighborhood, beautiful neighborhood. Love the streetscape of this neighborhood, number one. They kept a lot of the mature oak trees, and you really see that throughout this neighborhood. It's gorgeous. Large lots again, half-acre lots. The neighborhood is very set back off of the street. Very nice streetscape. Houses vary quite a bit from brick to plank construction, so not every house looks the same in here. It's also pretty much right on the intercoastal. Does not have direct access to the intercoastal as far as a boat dock or a harbor is concerned, but you can easily access those outside of the neighborhood. Put you in the high school of Hoggard, which is again is the most sought after in New Hanover. It'll put you in the middle school of Roland Grice, and the elementary school will be Parsley. So pretty much the same school districts as Woodberry, with the exception of the elementary school being a little bit different. So the next neighborhood, the last neighborhood I'm going to talk about, is all the way down south in New Hanover County, and this is TIDALWALK. So TIDALWALK, probably what makes this one the most unique is it is the only gated on my list as far as neighborhoods I would highly recommend under 450. It also has a boat dock that you can get a slip directly on the intercoastal, so that's also really cool. It does have amenities. It has an HOA, so it does have a pool. It does have a fitness center. It does have a clubhouse. So you do have HOA. It does have a small private beach down by the boat docks. That's kind of only accessible during like lower tides, but it does have a sandy little beach right there on the intercoastal by the boat dock. So that's actually kind of really cool too. And it's going to put you in pretty good school districts. Anderson for elementary, middle school is Murray, and high school is going to be Ashley. So pretty good school districts as far as that's concerned. The other really cool thing about this neighborhood is it puts you in really close proximity to Carolina Beach. So you have an actual beach to go to that is right down the street. So I hope all this was really useful for you. These are communities under $450,000 that I absolutely love. These are my go-tos for clients. Most of these are going to be extremely family friendly. One thing that people do look for, regardless if they have children or not, is resale value, and being in good school districts obviously has a lot to do with that. Also, the communities that have good amenities are going to be more appealing to the ones that possibly do not. So, like I said, this is Jake Wyer, Wilmington, North Carolina. If you got any questions about real estate or anything about the area, feel free to reach out to myself or Lexi. We'd love to help you guys out in any way possible, answer your questions. Thank you so much for your time. We'll talk to you soon.